Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mariota now to throw on first down. And right away, he lost the football. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 85 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now Taylor on first down. That's complete to his running back, Grant. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Taylor. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go one more. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Switch. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Man, I got you.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
On first down, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Mike 54. Watch the run.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Get ready. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, get in the weight room.
Mike 5-4.
Again, now it's Taylor on second and 10. Gets it to Meredith, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey, watch that. Watch. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got one.
Okay. Kill.
3rd and 2. Now Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Devin White make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You remember me? You remember this? Go, baby. Hey, alert 3.
After the sack on 1st down, Taylor, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
54. And watch that. Go.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch
3rd and long. It's Taylor. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 50.
Now Taylor going to throw again. Pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, they're scared. Go. Mike 54. Watch the screen.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Mariota. Taken down. Back at his own 7.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
45, Mike, 45. I'm going to come back to you. Back to you. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Go. It's going to be a long day. Let's go. Long day.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Geno Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the cross. Shit.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. He's going to field this at the 4. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Rush in. Alpha.
First down, Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Scott Miller, 81 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. This time, the extra point up and good. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Taylor. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Mike 54. squeeze, double.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll locate his running back open downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Stop here, D.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Taylor now operating from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Taylor. His pass caught at the 4. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
You better be afraid of me.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Mariota. Mike Daniels, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got room to run past the 20. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59. One.
From the gun, Mariota. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Mike Daniels in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He'll buy some time right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he's still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Check, 59. All right, here we go. Let's go, V. Three. Let's get there. Check 59, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mariota. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Mike spot 9.
From the red zone now, Mariota. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. One.
Throwing is Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Check 50.
Again, it's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Watch the screen. Three.
To throw Mariota. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Watch the screen. Pass. Look. You got tight. You got tight right there. Zoom. Right there. 54. Right there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Taylor, he's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Mariota. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And a pressure gets to him again. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 45.
the gun. Taylor. That's complete to his running back, Grant. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Our time. Let's go. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, let's get this.
Now it's Taylor. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Prater for the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
To try again after the sack. Mariota. This is the tight end fan. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
55. Mike 59. Watch the screen.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
54. Right here. Check the hot read. Hustle.
They'll throw on 1st down to Taylor. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
47, Mike. 47. Check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
to pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school. Jim. 3, 1.
Mariota. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Mariota to throw it this time. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Mariota on 4th down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Bucs take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
You must be getting tired of seeing Knox try.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got an open man, it's Burnett. And he's got this down to the 35. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Deontay Burnett with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
36, 36.
Hey, check heads, yeah. Check my 21. Boom.
Now Taylor to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check Mike 21. Watch the curve. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hey, check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, bring it. Hey, check Mike 21.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I don't even know why this team's good. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Again, it's Taylor. And his pass incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got him. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21.
3rd and 2, now Taylor. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Right there.
4th down. Here's Taylor. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Mike is 59. Mike's the 59. You don't know no better. 3. Mike, check.
First down, Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On second down, Mariota again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mariota now. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you... Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Here's Taylor. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Go, go. Mike 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
On first down, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
3 bud, 3 bud, 3 bud.
Over. Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Let's get the ball.
Hey, check.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Von Miller in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
I don't think you got it.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Okay, double up.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory.
59. All day, baby. All day. 59.
Throwing here, Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.